Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's KD. Yes, I dusted off the camera to make another YouTube video. I have no promises to when the next one will be because it's been so long since the last one. I am well aware of how much I suck at being consistent with this. So why am I making a video now? Well, I just woke up. It's morning, having my coffee. And I woke up to a post on Facebook that I was tagged in for my input. Someone was saying how they were getting a new puppy in a couple days and they wanted some advice. It was their first pit bull puppy, of all things to start out with. And the post, by the time I saw it, it already had tons and tons and tons of comments of very well-intentioned advice. I will assume that everyone posted what they posted with good intentions. However, the comments I saw on what to do with a new puppy were incredibly disturbing. The reality is almost every single comment, the vast majority of the comments, what the people were telling this person to do was a perfect recipe for disaster. The majority of the comments would have made a wonderful list of what not to do with a new puppy. And that's frustrating for me. That's very frustrating because I spend a lot of time educating people on what to do to prevent problems, what to do to have the best relationship possible with your dog or your puppy. I spend a lot of time. And the reason why I have to spend so much time is because now, more than ever, with the access to information with social media, there is tons of misinformation. There is tons of really, really, really bad information out there. It's a mess. And normally what I would do is I would get on a post like that and I would write a paragraph saying, okay, this is what you need to do, blah, 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 blah. The comments were so bad that instead of that, I just had to make a video. Let's look at some of these comments. All right. So the person says, so I will be getting my first pit either Monday or Friday. Any advice? Bear with me, guys. This is rough. And if you're experienced with dogs, you'll understand why I'm so frustrated with this. Lots of love and attention. No. All that affection is going to cause problems. It's going to create a very unstable, unhealthy relationship. Tons of chew toys. No, the more toys you put in front of a puppy, the harder it is for the puppy to understand what they can and can't chew on. Putting tons and tons of toys out there is a wonderful way to create a dog that puts anything and everything in its mouth. That's how you create chew problems. Make sure you socialize, love, lots of socialization. What does socialization even mean? We'll get to that in a minute. Lots of love. Guys, affection doesn't fix anything with your dog. Affection is a commodity. It's to be given as reinforcement and payment for desired behavior. Shower the dog with affection, you create a very unbalanced relationship and you devalue your affection. Socialize. Seriously, what does that even mean? What does that even mean? What else we got? Socialize. Wow, more of this blanket just word people throw around. Socialize. Ooh, here's a good one. Lots of time in the dog park. Okay, I gotta stop. Because I'm starting to get pissed off again. Guys, no. I get it, you're trying to be helpful. Thank you for trying to be helpful. You have no idea what you're talking about. When you tell a new puppy owner to shower the dog with love and affection, In essence, what you're doing is you're telling that person to create a very unbalanced relationship with a puppy. The first thing a puppy needs, let's get to the what to do part. First, planning. You have to already have everything planned out before you bring that puppy home. Where's the puppy going to sleep? Where's the puppy going to go to the bathroom? Where's the puppy going to be exercised? Where are you going to go for walks? What rooms in the house is the puppy going to be allowed in? One of the comments was, you know, be ready to give up your bed because they snuggle so well. Give me a freaking break. No, your puppy shouldn't be sleeping in your bed with you. No, no. Maybe later down the road in a couple of years when you have everything under lock and key and that dog is under control, maybe then you can explore that. But a puppy, having them sleep in the bed, first off, they're going to piss and shit in there. Second of all, you're going to teach that puppy that it has to be super codependent on you. You're going to create separation anxiety issues. Everything I do with a dog, whether it's a puppy or an adult, falls under my 3 pillars of dog ownership. Management, then relationship, then obedience. What does that mean? Management is how do you live with the untrained dog? Because let's face it, dog isn't going to get trained overnight. It doesn't work that way. So how are you going to deal with this puppy? How are you going to deal with this dog until they get trained? That's your management plan. Not letting them have free roam of the house, not letting them all over the place, not having tons of toys everywhere because that's just going to create chew problems. No. Management is building a structure, building a routine. That puppy needs leadership, guidance, and teaching, not freedom and affection. That will create problems. So have a management system set up. Once you have a good management system, which is your schedule, your routine, now you can focus on building the proper relationship. The proper relationship is not built on affection. It's not. Your first impression is not one of being the provider of all cuddles and kisses. The puppy hasn't done anything to deserve that besides be cute. All you're going to do is spoil the puppy. And guys, some of you think it's cute to say your dog is spoiled. There's nothing cute about that. Let's look at the word spoiled. Okay, what does spoiled mean? Spoiled means rotten, not good, not consumable. Do you eat spoiled meat? No. Do you eat spoiled vegetables? No. Do you drink spoiled milk? No. Do you like spoiled children? No. So why is it all of a sudden different to spoil a dog? A dog that doesn't understand anything, doesn't understand the rules, you haven't taught it yet. An animal that has teeth, that has no problem using them, you want that to be spoiled? No. Guys, if you go out on a first date with somebody, you don't know them, you're making a first impression, do you sit there the whole time and be like, can I hold your hand? Hey, let me, I just want to touch you. Oh my gosh, you're so pretty, you're so beautiful. I'm so grateful to be here with you. Oh my, can I get you, what do you want? What do you need? Can I get you something to drink? Are you thirsty? Are you hungry? Can I touch you? Can I hold your hand? Let me rub you. Ugh. That's creepy. But you do it with your dog. Think about that. People do it with their puppies all the time. And then in 6 months, when that puppy acts like it runs shit, and it's acting aggressively towards strangers, other animals, won't let anybody near you, you think it's cute. No. And then in another year, you're paying thousands of dollars to a trainer to fix a problem that you created because somebody on the internet told you to give the puppy nothing but hugs and kisses. Leadership, guidance, education. That's why I don't have a problem with the term fur parent. I don't have a problem with it at all. You want to be a fur mom or a fur dad? You want to call yourself that? Okay. But understand what that means. That means you actually have to be a parent. You got to do some parent shit. You got to be a fur dad. You got to be a fur mom. You have to teach, educate, and prepare that puppy for life in a human world. That doesn't come from cuddles, kisses, and affection. You have to become the most important thing in that dog's life. You have to be their role model, their teacher, their leader. And that isn't done by alpha rolling them and holding them upside down by the throat. So don't even go down that road with me because you have a personal issue with the word leadership because you got emotional issues. No, leadership isn't about violence. Leadership is about leading. It's about being in control. That puppy needs to look to you for everything. And that's where we get into this horse crap about socialize, socialize, socialize. These people throw this word out there and they don't even know what it means. Here's some reality for you. If you're getting your puppy from a decent breeder, all the socialization that puppy really, really needs has already taken place. The way the puppy's brain works is the socialization window is at its peak between like 5, 6, 7 weeks of age. It's learning from its siblings. It's hopefully learning from other adult dogs in the home. By the time the puppy gets to you, its brain has already changed. So you taking that puppy out and exposing it to tons of strange dogs and strange people is a really bad freaking idea. There's a high probability that that socialization that someone on the internet told you to do is going to result in a problem. It's going to result in either A, that puppy getting scared at some point in one of those random interactions that you forced upon it, and then building an aggressive response to that you'll pay thousands of dollars to fix later. Or on the other side, you're going to have a puppy who, when you go out in public, guess what? It wants attention and affection from everybody but you. Because you taught them to seek that from the environment. Would you take a first date to a nude beach? Why not? Because you haven't built a relationship yet. That's a bad idea. And let's go past a first date. You're getting to know someone, let's say they're your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife. When you take them out, do you want them seeking attention and affection from every random person out there? No. You want them to be able to handle being in those environments. You want them to be pleasant. You want them to be neutral. But whose attention and affection should your significant other really be seeking it from? If I'm out, I want them thinking I'm the person providing that, not the world. Oh, take them to a dog park. No. So many horrible things happen at dog parks. Believe me, I know. I'm the guy who gets called to come in and help the dog after it's got issues because it got attacked by some random dog in a dog park. Let's face it, once you walk into a dog park, you have no control over anything that happens. Do you let your kids just go play at random other kids' houses? I sure hope not, otherwise you'd be a real shitty parent. You want to find out about that kid. You want to find out about their parents. You want to find out about what kind of home it is before you allow your child to go there. Because that type of socialization, your kid could be learning how to do all the wrong shit. Let your kid hang out with jerks, your kid will become a jerk. Why does it make sense we talk about children, but everyone turns their brain off when they talk about puppies or dogs? It just doesn't make sense. Use your brain. Think logically. I go to dog parks. I train outside of them so that the dog learns to ignore all the chaos and the craziness going on in there, and they learn to focus on me. That's what you want. You want a dog that you can take anywhere with you so they're not stuck on a boring life on your couch. And you want them to be able to go out, see other dogs, and just be neutral. Just ignore them. You don't want your dog seeking interaction from other dogs. You want your dog seeking interaction from you. Why is that so hard to understand? I really don't get why people don't get that. I have some theories, but bottom line, why? Why the epic brain fart? Why the wall prohibiting people from seeing things logically? Puppydom, as I call it, is not the time for endless affection and making yourself feel good. It's about teaching that puppy and preparing that puppy for the next 10 to 15 years of life. You got plenty of time for affection. And listen, I love dogs, that's why I do this. I know puppies are irresistible. I know. But this isn't about you. And that takes us into something else here. This idea of selfishness. Everything you do with that puppy is supposed to be for the puppy's benefit, not yours. I get it, you want cuddles and kisses, but maybe it's not the right time for that. If your puppy is acting crazy and running around and being a spaz and jumping on you and biting your pants, not a good time to touch it or give it attention and affection, even if you want to. Because all you're going to do is teach your puppy to run around, act crazy, jump on you, and bite. There's a phrase we like to use. It says, what you pet is what you get. So whatever behavior your puppy is exhibiting when you give them attention and affection is a behavior you will get more of. People that come to me with a year-old or a 2-year-old dog who jumps and knocks people over, guess what? They taught the dog to do it. Because when it was a puppy and when it was cute, what did they do? Every time the puppy jumped on them, they pet it, or they touched it, or they talked to it. So the puppy learned, if I want attention and affection, I jump. And then suddenly the puppy ends up being 100 pounds and, oh, now it's a problem. Well, that makes you a jerk, because now you're going to punish your dog for doing something you taught it to do in the first place. That's not good leadership. It's simple. Management, relationship, training. Have a plan. Have a system. Have a routine that you're going to follow every single day for at least a couple weeks. That's your management plan. Set the puppy up for success. Don't have them loose in the house. Don't have tons of toys everywhere. Chew toys, stay in the crate. Everything else, dog is not allowed to put anything in its mouth. Period. As it gets older, you can take some of those chew toys out of the crate and it can learn, it can chew on its chew toys. But for now, nothing in the mouth outside of the crate. Period. Unless you're outside playing with an interactive toy like a ball or a little tug. Don't do that inside. You don't want the puppy thinking that indoors is a chaos play zone. Designated areas, that's management. Pillar 2, relationship. Guys, it's okay to be a little bit aloof. Remember, do leaders coddle their followers? Do leaders follow the followers? No, that's why one is called a leader, the other is called a follower. Duh. Be the cool kid in high school. Make your puppy seek your affection. Make your puppy want your attention. And only give it sparingly so it has value. We want to increase the value. And if you give something freely, it loses its value very, very quickly. And as far as obedience training, that's a whole nother subject, a big rabbit hole. Now guys, I do cover all of this in my coaching programs. I have a puppy orientation course that's a one-on-one 4-hour course where I actually sit down with you online and talk about all this in detail. Normally I just type up some basics, I put a link to that on a Facebook post and I'm done with it. But today, I don't know, I got a hair up my ass and I wanted to make a video to talk about this because it's such a big issue. So I'd rather make the video and give you some of this information for free to at least get you started. Now, signing up for that course, I'll put all those links down below. I'll figure all that out. But here you have the basics. You have some direction now. No dog parks. This isn't going to be an orgy of cuddles and kisses. No, that's not how you do it. You need to be a leader, not some weak, clingy person on a first date, bad first impression. And use the affection to reinforce behaviors you want. When your puppy is behaving in a way you don't want, no affection. Very simple. And hopefully that will get you set up to start to explore the obedience, which again is far outside the realm of what I can do in this video. I do have coaching programs for that. Shoot me a message, we'll get you set up. I also have a free ebook. It's free. I was going to sell it, and then I realized it was too important to charge. It's free. I'll put a link for that below too. Get it. It's a short, easy read. All you do is you click it, you fill in the little box, it'll get you an email, it'll probably go in your spam folder or your junk folder. Don't send me a message saying, oh, I didn't get it. You did get it, you just haven't found it yet. That book will get you started. It will get you in the right direction. It'll also subscribe you to my mailing list, so you'll get all kinds of other free stuff. Guys, I get it, you're trying to help out. Socialize, socialize, socialize? No, that's not how that works. Stay out of the dog parks. Be sparing with all the love and affection. That's to make you feel good. Doesn't help the puppy. And I on my Instagram, which you can follow me there, I'll put a pop-up somewhere. I give even more free advice, and I end every video on there the same way I'm going to end this one. Guys, whether you're seeking information from me, from anyone else, you'll never learn anything if you don't do something first, and it's really important. You got to drop your ego before you pick up that leash. It's okay to be wrong. All the people on that post who said socialize, 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 dog park, lots of cuddles, have them sleep in your bed. You got two options when you watch this video. You can either let your ego get in the way and you can get butthurt because someone told you that you're wrong, or you can be a committed, dedicated dog owner who is constantly seeking to be the best human you can be. And you can take this advice from someone who has more experience than you do, and you can reflect upon it and go, maybe I was wrong. Because you can't learn to be right if you can't accept and be willing to be wrong. It's okay. Hopefully you choose the latter, because the former would just make you weak. Drop your ego before you pick up that leash. See you guys.